Model Radio, the #1 podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Shanice Lewis. I am in New Orleans for the Essence Music Festival in Radio Row, and I am told I got one of the hottest spots in town because tons of celebrities are going to be rolling through from music, television, and film to be interviewed by yours truly. I have no idea who's coming through, but I'm holding it down for the Curvy Girls as always, so let's get this ball rolling. Hi, I'm live from the Essence Music Festival with Mother Love. Mother Love, it's such a pleasure to see you. Tell me, what are you here promoting today?
I'm here promoting diabetes wellness and better management with Lucerna. I'm the new face of their snack bars and shakes and their cereal. And as a person who's managing type 2 diabetes, I want our people to understand that they can make better food choices, better snack choices, and make their PhD, make their personal health decisions and take control and live well.
And I know you were working with Divabetic. Are you still working with them touring the country?
No, they actually stopped doing Divabetic. They do it in a, I take that back. They're doing it on a much smaller scale and mostly in New York.
Okay, so you told me that you might bring your plus-size pageant back. I know a lot of my listeners want to know about that. So is a date set, or how are we going to find out?
Well, when we do it, it'll probably be for next year in 2011, because it takes a while to put everything together, even though we built a template. But I have been hounded by my sisters. Okay, Mother Love, you had the best beauty pageant. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And then when I started doing the diabetes awareness, it just kind of got put on the back burner. But we're coming up.
Now, are you a part of a seminar here today at the Essence Music Festival, or you just came to enjoy the concert?
No, I actually do a presentation. I did one this morning, and I'll do one on Friday. Well, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll do a diabetes presentation presented by Lucerna on the Essence Music Experience stage.
Okay. And so where can we find out more about you on the internet and how to keep in touch with you?
Well, I'm on latalkradio.com Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. You can call me at the radio station. You can log on to the website at motherlove@latalkradio.com.
All right. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you. Check out Plus Model Radio. Check it out, because if you're big and pretty, you need to know about this station.
Thank you. Thank you. I am here with the fabulous MC Lyte. And tell me, what's the latest with you? Do you have any new music coming out?
I just released a new mix CD on DuBoseInt.com. It's a free mix CD. They can download it.
So it's affiliated with BET, DuBose?
No, DuBose and BET are two separate companies.
Okay.
DuBose Entertainment is a production company that sells shows to BET. So I'm an executive at DuBose Entertainment. And I handle everything music.
I was on the DuBose show Hell Day on BET.
Okay. That was before I got there.
Okay.
I've been there for a year.
Okay.
And I've done the music supervision for Monica, Tiny and Toya, Michael Vick, and now Trey Songz, My
So
Moment.
you've been getting real active behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so recently I know you were involved with Hip Hop Honors. And were you on the one with the South?
No, they wanted me to be, but I couldn't pull it out.
Okay. Because I was going to ask you, what do you think about the division, that it was the South, and some people thought it was dividing hip-hop in the different regions?
No, they were honoring Jermaine Dupri, and most of his stuff takes place in the South,
Atlanta,
so it's not a big deal.
So any acting, we love you on Half and Half. That was my show. I was so sad when he got canceled.
Yeah, I was too. All of us, because they even told the creator of the show that it was coming back. So in the last minute, everything went haywire. But no acting on the horizon. I get called in to do auditions all the time, but
You have to audition?
yeah, that's what I said. I'm not auditioning. So, but truthfully, with music supervision during the week, during the weekends, I lecture, I perform, I DJ. I'm part of the Jordan team, so I DJ all of Michael Jordan's events.
Oh, okay.
It's just too much to really think about doing anything else. I just signed a radio deal, so I'm doing a radio show called Cafe Mocha. It's syndicated in 24 markets right now.
Oh, you got it going on?
Yeah, I'm busy.
So what do you think about the women in hip-hop right now? It's like when you were out, you just had baggy jeans, and you didn't really have to use your body to sell a song. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? They be butt naked these days.
I don't really think they're doing And that's what it is.
Right. So you have any plans of doing something independent maybe? Because you have good style. And we don't have many places to shop.
I know that. Ooh, girl, I get so mad. And you know what else? You know the other area where we don't get a lot of play? Sportswear.
Right.
You know what I mean? We always got to try to squeeze in them little tennis clothes and them little walking clothes and stuff like
They
that.
want us to work out. We need something to wear.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but my mom always said, and I love this philosophy: dress where you are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She said, dress where you are. Don't worry about it all the time. You know, this is a skinny mini world. But we are who we are. We know what we got to do.
How you do with that in the music industry? But you're a diva now, so it don't matter, right?
Yeah, it does matter.
They pressure you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, girl, yeah. You'll find that you're not, on so many things, I don't care about that.
Right,
You know what I mean? But I just do it because I want to be healthy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the only reason we should ever deal with our weight.
Right.
You know?
Now,
And so,
what new projects you have? Any new music coming out or things we could be on the lookout?
yeah, well, I have a jewelry line,
Oh.
and it's Gladys Knight Signature Jewelry Collection.
Now, is it a little bigger for like a big arm or it's stretched? Perfect. Now, where can we get it?
GladysKnight.com. We're premiering it right here. You're one of the first. We're premiering it right here at the Essence Festival. And after this, you'll be able to get it on GladysKnight.com. You can even buy online. And I'm loving this line. And it's nice. It's inexpensive, too.
What's the price
You know,
range?
well, here it's going to be from $20 to $50. And this collection that I'm wearing right now is from $35 to $75.
Okay, well, they telling me to wrap it up. I know you're busy, but we got to keep in touch and let me promote all your stuff to my plus-size party.
We will.
Thank you
I
so
want to
much.
talk to you. So I'm here with Miss Shirley from TLC, who we love so much. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
So another hot topic everybody probably asking you about is your TV show. What Shirley wants. Now, can you tell me if you found a man and you with someone and you can't discuss that?
Well, I did choose someone from the first season.
Right.
Bill, really, really sweet guy.
Right.
But I am looking forward to season 2.
Now, season 2, are you going to have Tawana with you? Because she was plus size and we were
We're still working out some things for season 2 is concerned, but I'm excited about it. We're going to have some really cool stuff.
And you know what? I auditioned to be your sidekick on that show.
Oh, you did?
I didn't make it.
Oh,
I
wow.
with you, girl.
I know.
So what else are you working on? Any new music coming out?
Well, T-Buzz and I are going on tour in Japan this month in like a week and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I'll be home rehearsing for that. And
Now, how do you film the show and go on tour? Is it before the tour or after?
what do you say?
How do you do the reality show and
Oh, no, it's after.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what do you think about the way music is and how women are using their bodies to sell it? Like TLC was sexy, but these days it's really over the top.
Yeah, it is. Well, honestly, we've always seen that. It's just the difference is a lot of record companies or radio stations or even people that run or are able to show videos would not show certain videos. So the fact that I think that it seems like everything is okay now is not cool.
Right.
Because I think people forgetting that, the kids, they're going to grow up and run this country.
Right.
And so the things that we put in their heads, I mean, it's very important to do the right things, say the right things, and just try to uproot them to a better way. And I don't like what I'm seeing.
No, not at all.
I don't.
So what are you doing this weekend at the Essence Festival? Are you working or are you here for fun?
I am working. I'm working for Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And I'm working at the...
Because you in the Dasani water ad.
Yeah, I'm working at the Expressive substation.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did that today and I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. We love you. I know you're not plus size, but we all love you. You got curves too.
Petite with me.
I like that. Well, thank you so much, Shirley. So I'm here at the Essence Music Festival with Kirk Franklin. How are you?
I am doing very good. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Now, what are you doing here today? Are you working or are you here having fun, enjoying the concert?
I'm here working, and I brought my family. I brought the wife and the kids, and so, we're just here, and, there's always work, but when you're around beautiful black people, the work is fun.
Right. Now, one of my favorite shows is Sunday's Best. Are we going to see another
biggest season ever. It was incredible. You know, it's a great season, and I'm just very honored and grateful to be a part of it.
Now, I told you this show is about full-figure women, and one of the things I noticed, Sunday Best has full-figure women that can win, and God's Property and all the other groups have full-figure women. Why in gospel music is more accepting of women of different shapes and sizes in the mainstream industry, you think?
Well, I think because in the mainstream industry, they want to set aside the fact that there's so much talent and ability just in all of God's children, you know, that sometimes they get very caught up in what they think and what they personally feel and just the stigmas that are very unfair. And the beautiful thing about God's music is that my sisters can come full-figured, bright skin, light skin, brown skin, coffee color, and just do their thing for God's glory, and it's a beautiful thing.
That's right. Come as you are.
Yeah, man.
So do you have any new projects or new music you're doing right now?
Yes, well, I'm also here promoting a new book that I have out, and I'm just really excited about that. And I am in the studio this summer, God willing, and I just pray that God give me songs that He wants me to do, and I'm very glad to be here.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by with us. We love your music, and stay blessed, bro.
Oh, well, thank you. It's very good to be here with you.
Okay, I'm here with Victoria Rao, a celebrity from the soap operas, Young and the Restless. So how are you doing today?
I am so happy to be at the 2010 Essence Music Festival. I've been on the Walmart stage every day and at Essence.com stage talking about my new book, which is a novel about the soap opera world behind the scenes. It's titled Secrets of a Soap Opera Diva.
Now, is it secrets behind the show or like your trials and tribulations as an actress in Hollywood in the show?
Let's just say it's fiction, but it's based upon my observations after 20 years in daytime drama. It's juicy, it's gossipy, and it's a delicious beach read. And it's an Essence Book Club pick. Yeah.
So you said the book is available at Walmart right now?
Oh, yes, it's at Walmart. It's at the Walmart stage here at the Music Festival. It's at Barnes & Noble, Borders. It is everywhere across the country, and independent bookstores as well.
Now, what else do you have coming up? Do you have any TV, film roles?
For right now, the book has been published by Simon & Schuster Atria. I'm on a major summer book tour. In the fall, you can re-ask that question, and I'll see where I'm at that point. I am producing now, so I have my first book, which Oprah recognized in the month of May as a thumbs-up book, if you will, The Women Who Raised Me. That was my memoir. So that is being developed by HBO. So there's lots of wonderful things going on.
Now, is this your first year at the Essence Festival, or you come all the time?
I've been coming for years.
Even if you stop promoting, you just come and hang out?
I've come just to relax. I have extended family here. My son is here with me. We went to see De La Soul last night. I saw Joe. We had a really good night. Get my book, Secrets of a Soap Opera Diva, at the Walmart. Go get it and come back, and I'll sign the book. Diane, help. People sitting
Well, I see your fans are waiting for you, so I don't want to keep you much longer.
Yeah.
But tell me how...
getting ready to go see Kirk Franklin. I got to go see Kirk.
Oh, yes, and tell me your website so we can keep up with everything.
Thank you. Secretsofasoopoperadiva.com. That's secretsofasoopoperadiva.com. You can always go to Essence.com. They have me there with all of my webisopes. Oh, they're funny behind the scenes. Webisopes. They've got 26 of them. They're hilarious. And go to iTunes if you want to see me rapping my song about the soap opera world. Born to a preacher who was no good. This soap-delicious diva was never understood. Hated by my cast, but loved by my fans who stomp their feet, what clap their hands. Extra, extra, read it and weep. Slipped off a cliff, ain't heard a peep. Cut your commercial, oil of Olay. Bump my head, amnesia, they say. Stink of blood with a pine salt chaser. Some say mystery, I say murder. Stink of blood with a pine salt chaser. Some say mystery, I say murder. Give me Drew, or give me Gazer. All we want is a daytime diva. Give me Drew, or give me Gazer. All we want is a daytime diva. Back from commercial, back from the dead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide into bed. Flashback in progress. Me, if you will, should pop the bubbly. Be cliffhanger still. Twinkle, twinkle in the sky. Shedding light on jealous lies. Drama, drama, and deception. In my world, I'm silent. Question. Love in the afternoon will never be the same. My girl, Drew, still don't know her name. Gave new meaning to grit and grace. Girlfriend through down can't be replaced.
All right, so actress/MC. Well, thank you so much. It's been a
working with McDonald's, and we're doing a health and fitness initiative. So I did that already and meet and greeted the people.
Now tell me more about this, because my show is for plus-size women that like their curves. But tell me what kind of things over there that we can incorporate to be more healthy and have a more active lifestyle.
Well, definitely, if people, it doesn't matter if they're big or small. I know some big women and some big guys who have lower cholesterol than some thinner people. So it's really knowing where your levels are. And the thing is, it's learning about how to eat what you want, but being healthy. So that to me, that's what it's really about.
So it's not about the beauty and the Hollywood image. It's about health.
Hell no. So it's about health. You can be big and clean on the inside. There's no such thing as because you big, you're not healthy on the inside. Like I said, I was a person. I had high cholesterol, and most people look at me like health fitness guru.
You're real active with the
yeah, but I had high cholesterol because I like fried foods, potato chips, chocolate. So I had to learn that I had to eat more of the better things and less of the bad.
So how is McDonald's teaching people to eat healthy?
Well, what they're doing is they're trying to tell people, eat what you want, but you got to exercise as well. Balance.
Okay. So I know you're in a new movie. Tell me about the new project you got coming out.
Well, I have quite a few. I have a film coming out called Tekken, Tekken. Another film called After, After. You can see both of those trailers on YouTube as well. And then I have a TV show on TBS called Jillian in Georgia.
Now, do you still do the dance DVDs, Darren Dance Moves?
I do. You can see that and actually get that on DarrenHenson.com.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to the Curvy ladies. We love you.
I love them.
I'm at the Essence Festival, and I'm talking to the fabulous Mary. Tell me, I know you're working here. Tell me what you're doing out in the Essence Festival.
Oh, my, we have just performed. We performed twice last night at the Coca-Cola Lounge. Yeah, we spoke on a panel for teens using Essence Bustin', brought in a bunch of children, and we sat and encouraged and motivated them. Exactly. We have just released a book called Be You by Mary. It's 5 principles behind it. Be honest, intentional, be strong, be beautiful, be you. That's available at the Walmart booth. We have a new clothing line that's going to also be coming to Walmart at the top.
Does it have plus sizes? Can I fit in it?
Yes, girl, we're going to hook you up. But we have the T-shirts just to preview kind of what we're in. We got the amount.
Oh, so you're doing your online, you're not with PZI jeans no more?
No, that was something that was a corporate thing that we did. But now it's time for us to do us. We have the BU collection by Mary. It's affordable, it's stylish, it's what we would wear. We sat down and made sure the design was something that we could rock with so much stretch and everything. Exactly, make sure it can fit the curve.
It's going to be in the store or your website?
No, it'll be available in Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, and online. But that'll be at the top of 2011. And we're also bringing new music at the top of 2011. So we're excited.
Now, one of the questions I asked Kirk Franklin, I want to ask you, why do you think gospel music is more accepted to women of all shapes and sizes more than the mainstream music?
Well, because everybody wants to be motivated. They want to be uplifted. They want to feel better. They want an answer for some of the questions that life poses. And so I think gospel music is that answer. We're honest and open about our struggles, us and Kirk. And so at the same time, we're offering a solution, which is Jesus Christ. And so to be able to give that, people like, I'm stressed out. I just need to ride in my car and listen to some good music just to help me make it through the next day. So I think that's why the appeal is there. I also would have to say sometimes with mainstream music, the images that go along with it, you got to be completely skinny, you got to be perfect, you got to be unflawed, and ain't nobody perfect. That's editing, that's makeup, that's Spanx, you know what I'm saying? That's all kind of nip and tucks and whatnot. So I think in gospel music you have a little more of a diversity of what America looks like. follow us on Facebook, The Real Mary Mary. You can follow us on Twitter at The Real Mary Mary, or go to our site, ilovemary.com. And we're actually taking addresses and emails and stuff right now, so we can send out letters. We're going to send out an inspirational letter like once a month, testimony, stuff that we've gone through, just to help people be better, health tips, everything.
Right. Well, I'm so excited to talk to you. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. So I'm here at the Essence Music Festival with Laura Isabor, and I'm saying Isabor. All right. And you're up and coming diva. And tell me about your new project and what you're out here promoting at Essence.
Right now, I am recording my second album. Yeah, my first album is still out in stores right now, called Let the Truth Be Told, which is quite soulful, you know, a little bit of a reminiscence back in the day. And just, honestly, I'm just enjoying all the work you put in, just being able to perform this year. It's been mainly touring, so Essence is always something I think deep down every artist wants to be part of, you know, so it's really great to be here.
So I know you're not originally from the U.S., right? So what's the difference in promoting your music and the African-American community over there than it is over here?
Well, this is the strongest place in the world for African American. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I can't say that politically incorrect, but you know, I think black music is the strongest over here.
In America?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's an appreciation here that I think you don't really get anywhere else as high as here. You know, so to me, this was always the music I naturally made. So to come here and the appreciation was, you know, it was a real dream come true. You know.
Now, my radio show is for curvy women with some curves. Now, in the music industry, are you pressured to stay a certain size to make your record sell?
The only pressure is within, and I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. If you own what God gave you, if you're sexy in that, everybody else does change. It's when you allow that pressure, then they jump in. It's like, yeah, you know what, you should. But if you're like, listen, don't talk to me about my weight. That's not the issue. My body is my body. I'm happy, so just zip it. People zip it. So I have never had to talk because I make it very clear that I will never have to talk. So I think a lot of it is within yourself, you know, and owning it. And it's all about what your perception of sexy is. So in Europe, I mean, I can say it out loud, women sometimes look at certain women, models, skinny, and they say, oh my God, that's so sexy, that's what I want to look like.
Right.
But if your perception is different, that's not what's sexy to me.
Right.
I look at different women, I go, that's a beautiful body. So it's all about what your own perception is of sexy, and I'm working it.
Well, I like you, girl. Well, thank you for joining. I know you have to go because you have a sound check, but tell us your website and where we can keep up with you.
It is Laura Isibor, ICIBOR.com, on MySpace, Facebook. My Twitter is Laura Isibor, and I'm on there. It's all me, no record label, I promise. So hit me up, say hey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Stephen Hill at the Essence Music Festival. Are you out here today for business or pleasure?
Oh, pleasure. I've never been to the Essence Festival before. It's my very first time. Right? Because what usually happens, it comes right after the BET Awards, and I'm so tired and everything else. The next weekend, I don't really want to get to travel. But, you know, I've heard such great things about the Essence Festival, and Angela Burton Murray and Michelle Ebanks have put on a phenomenal event. I'm glad to be here.
Now, speaking of the BET Awards, they were just on, and they were like the best award show ever. Oh, my God. Chris Brown, we were crying. Now, how involved are you in the BET Awards? What's your position at BET?
I'm very involved. I'm the executive producer of the show, and we work along with our good friends at John Cassette Productions. Shout out to Jesse Collins in putting the show together every year.
Now, we have a connection. I was on a BET show. I know you don't know, but I was one of the cast members from season 1 of Hell Date. I was the big girl on the commercial with the lingerie that said, you ready to have some fun? And y'all played over.
I remember that very well.
Now, one of the things I like about BET, that you diverse women of different shapes and sizes, especially now with Monique with the show. Do you think the African American community is more accepting of women of different shapes and sizes versus other networks and other major networks?
I can't speak for other major networks. I just can speak for BET, and we have always embraced all of our fine women. You know, tall, short, you know, tall, you know, any shape, size. We just embrace our women. It's not about the physical. It's more about the mental and psychological.
Right. Now, what's
we just finished the BET Awards. We got the BET Hip Hop Awards coming up in October with my guest as the host. A great new show about a black skateboarder named Terry Kennedy coming up in the fall. And the biggest news, I think, The Game is coming back. Original episodes of The Game coming back in January. So we're happy about that. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Denise, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to go out and get some of this beignets and get some food now.
All right.
I got to go.
Well, I'm at the Essence Music Festival with the beautiful Juanita Bottom. How are you doing this weekend?
I'm highly favored and blessed.
So I know you are a regular speaker at the Essence Festival. What topics do you touch on?
Well, I talk about whatever subject that I have walked through in that year. I try my best during that time of the Essence Festival to gather all of my year's experience into that 30 minutes. And so during the whole process of my transition, Essence just never let me. I didn't want to come to Essence after the first year of what I had experienced. And Angela Burton Murray was like, no way, because the black women, they need to see somebody walk through the process to help them to understand that you don't stop when tragedy hit your life. And so they wouldn't let me stop coming. So every year I would take what I had gone through that year and compile it into those 30 minutes. And that's what the message ended up being about. So this year it was about the transition of going from the emotional state of trouble into the transitional state so that you can now become the teacher.
Now, my show is geared towards curvy women, women with curves. What advice you can give about confidence inside and self-esteem? Do you
single. And
where is he? Is he at the Essence Festival?
Well, Terrell right now, just so you guys know, he's in the process of negotiations. He's not on the team yet, so he had to handle that. Amen. But those checks he's cashing that are a little bit more official are the NFL checks, so that's what we got to cash. And we're trying to get that ring, not a wedding ring, but a Super Bowl ring. That's what he wants.
Well, thank you, lady. Tell me when did the show premiere? What day?
July 11th.
On VH1.
VH1.
Yes, please watch and support.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here with the fabulous Layla Hathaway, who can sing her behind off, that I'm a huge fan of. How you doing today?
I'm good.
So are you perform, right? Did you already perform, or is it coming up?
No, I'm in the Coca-Cola Lounge tomorrow night. 2 shows in the Super Lounge.
Now, I'm doing a radio show for Curvy Women. You already in our sister magazine, Plus Model Magazine, and Daily Fitness Diva. Do you have pressures in the industry to look a certain way, to be more marketable?
Probably. You know, I dealt with it probably in the beginning of my career, but I put more pressure on myself than anybody, so that's not even the thing. You know, I try to live by my own standards.
So tell me, what are your upcoming projects? Do you have new music coming out?
I do. I'm working on a record right now. Almost finished. Should be out by the top of the year.
You know what, my favorite song of yours is Always Forever for Love. Oh my God, I love that song. So tell me, this is your first year performing at the Essence Festival?
This is my 3rd year in the Super Lounges. It's always so much fun walking around and seeing people, meeting people. It's so great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by, saying hello, and tell all the curvy women you loving your curves on Plus Model Radio.
Oh, absolutely. You got to love your curves.
All right, thank you. So how are you doing, Finesse?
It's been great, man. Essence Festival 2010 has been off the chain.
So you out here working or fun? I know you working.
I hosted the Relationship Day to Steve Harvey Love and Relationship Superfest yesterday from 10 to 5. Had over like 4,000 people going in and out the whole day. Just ridiculous.
What were y'all talking about?
We were talking about how to make these women act right so they don't keep misunderstanding these men, because we all know it's the ladies' fault.
I know you weren't saying that.
Nah, we weren't saying that. We were just basically saying that communication and miscommunication is the key. You know, it's the biggest keys to success and the biggest keys to failure.
And I know you know all about a relationship because you wrote a book about it. You still promoting your book?
Absolutely. Your Girlfriends Only Know So Much is the book that's out right now, but the new book that's coming out is called Gemini's Make You Cry. And it is the new relationship, new and improved on some intricate, answering a lot of questions directly that women have. So
I know you heavily involved with Essence Magazine because you have a monthly column, or is it monthly or no?
I did the monthly column for 3.5 years, and actually starting in 2010, Steve Harvey took the column over. So now he has the column going, and it doesn't matter. You know, it was a good look. I'm still a part of the Essence family. I love them, and they always keep me in the fold. So.
Now, do you have any TV or movie projects coming up?
October, man, I'm so excited. There's a new sketch show on Comedy Central called the Nick Sports and Sketch Show, and it's basically like a Chappelle show, but I play a heavy part in that show as far as just being on the team and helping out Nick, because Nick is one of the top comedians in the country. You know, I'm more on the mainstream side, so it's like, you know, it's all good. So I'm excited about
that movie that you tagged me on Facebook and you was doing Kung Fu. Is that the movie?
The what?
You was doing Kung Fu in that mid-air.
Oh no, I did a faith-based film. Yeah, so that's called Loving the Bad Man, and basically I was a bad guy, you know, and that's coming out. I don't know when that's coming out, but I don't know.
And I know you're on the road doing your stand-up comedy. Tell me what dates you have coming up.
Starting Monday, I go up to Montreal. I go up to Canada. So if you're in Ottawa this weekend, Google Just for Laughs. Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. It's the biggest comedy festival in North America, and they've been putting it down for for years. They've been giving people their first deals in LA, as far as like Kevin James and Seinfeld and Canada. Everybody goes to Canada to get deals in Hollywood because the industry goes to Canada because they have the biggest comedy festival.
That's just for stand-up, not for acting?
It's for stand-up.
Okay.
So, you know, every comedian knows about Just for Laughs. So, hey, babe, how are you? And so, I go there. So I go to Ottawa, I go to Toronto, I go to Montreal, I go to Vancouver. Then I come back home. I'll be in Vegas on the 23rd to the 24th. I'll be in the Bahamas on the 30th and the 31st of July. July is very busy.
And you know my show is geared towards the what message you want to give out to the curvy women out there?
I want to say to all the curvy women out there, love your curves, be you. If you want to be a plus size woman with plus size love, that's all gravy, because people love you too. If you want to lose weight, lose weight. Whether it's health issues or whether it's just you want to feel good about yourself or you want to make a change. Regardless, I think once you get over 22, 23 years old, you got to start making decisions for you. You know what I mean? You're an adult, and nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. But I always say, personally, be as healthy as you can.
Well, thank you for being on the show. I love you so much, and continued success.
Thank you, darling. I want to thank you for all your support and for everything you've always done for everybody, because I see you grinding on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all follow this young lady, and you just keep doing you. You need your own show. That's what you need.
And tell us your website.
FinesseMitchell.com, or you can go to my Twitter, Finesse Mitchell, at Finesse Mitchell, or my Facebook page, Finesse Mitchell.
Thank you. At the Essence Festival with the beautiful, handsome Lamar Rucker. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Shanice. How you?
Good. So what are you doing at the Essence Festival? Are you here working or are you here for fun?
Well, that's the thing about Essence Festival. It's always a combination of the two. So, here with Tide.com, sharing information with everyone about Tide with Actalyst and the Loads of Hope initiative. Also did a relationship panel on Friday, and then did a mentoring program with Steve Harvey Foundation yesterday, and here today. Yeah, I'm also going to I just went and got my HIV test, and just encourage. Right here is the Greater Than campaign. Is a multi-platform initiative encouraging awareness and HIV and AIDS prevention and education. So about to go over there, get my results, and encourage other people to follow suit and get tested and know their status.
Now my show is for curvy women, and you have a soft spot in the curvy women's heart, because on Why Did I Get Married To, you saved Jill Scott. So what message you want to give out to the curvy women? Do you happen to like women with a little something to hold on to?
Well, they definitely got to have some meat on their bones, that's for sure. But at the same time, women who are, petite, they have, they're beautiful too in their own way. So that's really all it's about. Why Did I Get Married was really not really about a weight issue per se, really just so much about just a self-love and a self-esteem, issue. So regardless of how you're built and what you're made of, regardless of what your skin complexion is, or, whatever, all the issues that we often have about how we feel about ourselves, it's going to be difficult for you to find love and to really be, productive in a relationship, and especially in a marriage, if you don't love yourself first. I mean, how are you going to love somebody else and teach, God forbid, a child that you bring into the world how to love and love themselves? So I believe love of God, love of yourself, and love for other people is the most important thing.
Now, do you have any television or movie projects coming out we could be on the lookout for?
Well, doing Meet the Browns still, so we're still in production, and new episodes are airing now at 10 o'clock on, well, you know what? You guys are Central, right?
I'm on the internet every day.
Oh, okay. All right. So 10 Eastern, 9 Central on TBS. And I've got a wonderful theater company called the Black Sense of Hollywood. We have an incredible play about the Tuskegee Airmen. Leon Gray. That's right. New Orleans native. That's right. He's our artistic director and founder of the company as well. So I'm one of the founders and original members. So we're looking at taking that play on the road and bringing it back home to Louisiana. Yeah. So definitely stay. And I have a bath and body line called For Play, FORPLAI. Men and women. So it's for women and couples, and there are some unisex scents, body scrubs, body butters, and body mists that are also going to be, relevant for men to wear as well. You'll love it.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I know you got to go. You're a busy man, but thank you so much.
I'm glad I could spend some time with you. Nice to meet you.
I'm here with David Doterra from Bridezilla. So are you here for work or play?
Oh, I'm here for play and for work, and we're casting for my new season of My Fair Wedding, and we have a booth here at the Convention Center for Essence Music Festival looking for some crazy brides.
Okay, so my show is geared towards the curvy women. What can you tell to the curvy women looking for a wedding dress?
I was just talking about this on the stage. I look at all my girls, all my brides, size 2 to size 28, as being fabulous. And one of the things I say, and I just launched my own line of bridal gowns for plus-size girls. And the reason why I did that is because all my girls are beautiful no matter what size they are. And the dresses that I've designed are dresses that make you look spectacular. And I'm excited because, you know what? You need getting married, you need to feel good. It doesn't make a difference if you think you need to lose weight or not. That's not who I am. It's about making them look great no matter what in February. I got my 8th book is launching February of 2011. So the world of weddings is becoming quite busy for me.
So when your jewelry line and everything, is it all geared towards weddings, or is it like jewelry you can wear every day?
It's all wedding related. I mean, this show that I have is season 3 for My Fair Wedding is all about empowering women, making them feel confident and special, no matter where they're from, who they are, what they look like, what size they are. Every woman, no matter what, is equal, and that's important.
Now I know Bridezilla, you have some crazy brides that come on there. Now do you have to pump them up a little bit, or that's all real?
That's not my show. My show's a show that comes on after Bridezilla. No. But I do PR for it. They're pretty crazy. My show is about making fantasies come true. That show is just insanity.
So where is your website where we can buy your wedding gowns and your jewelry and everything?
If you go to my website, davidtutera.com, everything's on there. It'll link you to the right location to find the jewelry, the bridal, the bucks, the craft line. It's all there at davidtutera.com.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
You're welcome.
I'm here at the Essence Festival with the fabulous Miss Sherry Shepherd, who we all love. How are you doing today, Sherry?
Girl, I'm so excited to be here amongst all my folks. It feels like a family reunion. I feel like I want to go, hey, cuz! Hi, auntie. Hey, Madea.
So what are you?
Older black woman, they're like, get over here and give me a kiss, girl. I love it.
So what are you here promoting? I know you have a new book.
I have a new book called Permission Slip. Every woman's guide to giving herself a break, and I just feel like we as black women, we take care of so many people. Cousin got to go to the
then they had me doing my single, Prayed Up, with the choir.
Now, I hear that Prayed Up is your crossover single.
Yeah, look like it's hitting over this, it's crossing over. I think because of the beat, of course, that was written and produced by my 19-year-old son. So,
really?
Yeah.
And so I hear you're also in a stage play with Aretha Franklin, or is Aretha Franklin? Okay.
Yeah, the Aretha Franklin is the movie I'm going to be in, her movie, her storyline. Yes.
Since this is a show for curvy women, and you're a curvy woman yourself, what can you tell the sisters about being confident and having self-esteem regardless of their size?
You know what? You are beautiful the way you are, and I believe that you can be beautiful in what God has given you. So stay who you are. You don't have to try to do what the world is saying you have to do or what TV is saying you have to do. But I think if we walk in the way God made us, you'll set the trend.
Do you think that the gospel music is more accepting of different shapes and sizes than mainstream music, or do you face some of those same pressures to have a certain image to be more marketable?
I think that gospel music sometimes accepts, whatever, and then sometimes it is a little kind of, but now they're accepting all sizes now. So, I mean, I appreciate that for the industry now, is that they love it. And I think that's one of the things that artists such as us, that we're kind of relaying to the people, is that be who you are. Because, there's something that you do that can inspire somebody else, and they will know, hey, I'm inspired to do it. If she can, I can.
Since this is a show for curvy women, we love your daughter.
Oh, thank you.
Now, is Kiki here with you today, or she's doing her own project?
She's actually doing her own. She's working now, so she's doing her own thing right now. She couldn't be with me today, but I'm so proud of Kiki. And she's curvy too. But I also gave her that confidence, and she's walking in it.
Yes. Are you doing anything else new with your sisters? Maybe another CD coming out?
Oh yes, we are. We're working on that now. Possibly the first of the next year.
Okay. And so, what website can we keep up with you? Are you on Facebook and Twitter?
Yes, I'm on Twitter, Karen Clark Shear, and Facebook, I'm on there, and I got all my Facebook fans. I love y'all, and Twitter fans love y'all so much. And then also on, my website, ClarkSisters.com or KarenClarkShear.com.
Thank you so much. You are beautiful, and I love your family, your daughters. Y'all are just fabulous and blessed.
Thank you. You're beautiful too.
I'm at the Essence Festival, and I'm here with Sawyer from BET's Tiny and Sawyer. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
So I love watching your show. I watched on BET. How are you dealing with this newfound fame?
I mean, it's good because it's all positive. Like a lot of people were inspired by the show, like the fact that I'm trying to better myself and create my own identity, so they following that, and I'm loving it.
So what are the new projects you're working on? Is it going to be another season of the show, or you done ventured out in other things?
I got a spin-off of my own show. It's called Toya's Family Affair, which we'll be shooting here in New Orleans in 2 weeks. And I'm also, trying to get my book out in October, so you'll see that process, is actually coming together on my season. And I'm a spokesperson for this school called American Professional Institute. And what else I got going? Like a couple of other things. Trying to open up a boutique here, like mother, like daughter. Just get into a bunch of different things.
So I know you home. How does it feel to be home now that you a star? How they acting with you now?
I mean, it feels good. I love New Orleans, so.
So is this your first time at the Essence Festival, or you come every year?
No, this is like my 4th year.
Okay. Now on your show coming out, Family Affairs, your daughter and your brother. I forgot what your brother name said. He put 10 years in.
His name is Walter. They call him Triflon.
Is this song gonna come out?
Yeah, that's what we're working on, getting him a deal, and I'm just trying to, as I go up, lift my family up along the way. That's all.
So like I told you, this show is for the curvy women. So do you embrace your curves and love your curves?
I love my curves.
Well, thank you, Thank you for being on the show, and continue success. Thank you to all all of the fabulous guests and fans I had the opportunity to meet this weekend in New Orleans at the Essence Music Festival. Make sure you log onto the website at plusmodelradio.com to view the pics. I took pics with everyone you heard here today, plus some more. And thank you to Blog Talk Radio and Plus Model Magazine for your continued support. I've been your host this evening, Shanice Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting Plus Model Radio. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be